Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Dr. Hyena, and I just wanted to make a quick little video talking about the merge between Mosaic Survival and Eternal Enemies because it seems like a lot of people are kind of up in arms about it, so, let's set things straight here, right? So, first of all, as some people covering my game, such as Kato, actually pointed out, Eternal Enemies was made more as a testing place than, anything that was supposed to be really final, right? Like, I might make a Steam game off of it, at some point. That was kind of the original plan before I started as a Roblox developer. But, as for Roblox itself, um, the plan was not to have Eternal Enemies be its own thing. That kind of just came up. Um, it was easy to, test new mechanics there for Mosaic Survival and any other games I make because it was just two playable animals, so, very easy to do things there. And then, that could later be transferred over to other species, and that's what happened. So, that's why this merge is happening. It was always planned. Um, I don't know if I ever, announced that publicly, but I think, the fact that Eternal Enemies was always in alpha should definitely have been a hint for you guys. And also, a lot of people are starting to say, oh my goodness, I spent all my Robux on Eternal Enemies and I got scammed. No, you did not. In fact, I don't get the whole scammer accusation that a lot of people seem to make about me. Because, guess what? All of your game passes that you bought in Eternal Enemies, those all count towards Mosaic Survival too. And if you're new, Mosaic Survival actually has some slightly lower prices. They're about the same for the customizations plus, but some of them are a little lower. So yeah, definitely not getting scammed in any way. Everything still works exactly as intended, as it would have in Eternal Enemies. So yeah, I just wanted to cover those things really quick. You're not losing anything. In fact, you're gaining a lot more than you would have. Um, because, with Eternal Enemies, that was a very small scope sort of testing place of a game rather than a game itself. I know I've said that a few times. I just want to like reiterate, like that point is really important to drive home. But yeah, you're not losing anything. You still have your playable lion and hyena. And if you got those mutations, then you have those. If you got the customizations, you have those. Um, so you still have, everything you had in Eternal Enemies. There's just a progression system which is very straightforward and very simple. I've seen people complete the whole thing in less than an hour. So, that just tells it. Like, if you're not willing to put in the effort, that's more on you than it is on me or anyone else, really. Like, it is just entirely up to you. If you want to, work for the lion or the elephant, you don't even have to do it all in one session. You can do it in as many as you like. You just have to collect the badges that you get from growing the three intermediate animals and, of course, the beginner animal. But yeah, it's very simple, very straightforward. Again, I've seen people do it like really, really fast, so I'm sure lots of you guys can as well, as long as you just press zero, keep track of your tasks, keep track of all the controls and stuff, and once you learn that, the game is super, super easy to play. So yeah, I just wanted to make that quick little video. Definitely a lot of stuff that's going to be coming soon for Mosaic Survival, including like plenty of new playable animals, improved mechanics. Like I'm actually working on some new pouncing animations right now, and yeah, it's going to be great. So I hope you guys stick around. Thank you all so much for the support lately on Mosaic Survival. It's been really awesome, and I'm glad to have made this merge. So if you've enjoyed, please, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Definitely share this one because this is a very important video that I think a lot of people need to see and listen to. And I will see you guys in the next one. So till then, take care, peace out, and goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.